In probably the least shocking news of the year, GTA 6 was delayed to May 26th of 2026, next year, over a year from today at the time of posting this video. Why do I say this isn't shocking? Pretty much every Rockstar game gets pushed, pretty much every major release gets at least one delay, and the fact that we didn't even have a date, it was just nebulously this year at the fall or end of the year, probably meant that, yeah, it was bound to be pushed. Will the game get delayed again? Probably, for being honest. My prediction is one more delay. The date that they picked right now is 26/26, which I think is purposeful because video games kind of like to do this a lot. I think it's just easy to market that way. And so I looked ahead when the next 26/26 would be, and a month later in June 26th is a Friday. Currently it's coming out on Tuesday, which is already kind of fallen out of fashion. So June 26, 2026 is my prediction for what the final release date will be. But now some of you may be asking, well, if they're delaying it, is the multiplayer going to launch day one? And probably still no. I think it will come out 2 weeks after whenever the game comes out. That's just typically what they like to do. Not that the online isn't ready or anything. I think it's good to go when the game comes out, but they usually like to give the single player some room to breathe and then kind of have a second release geared towards the multiplayer in a sense. Does this mean that the PC version is going to come out day and day of the console versions? Also, probably not. That's probably still going to be a year after whenever this game actually comes out. And now you might be thinking, okay, you know what? This isn't too bad because this year is already jam-packed with games. It's too crowded. Well, let me tell you what, next year is also going to be too crowded. We're in the last 3 years of the console gen. These were always the craziest years. Next year's gonna be crazy. 2027 is gonna be crazy. And then after that, it probably will slow down as the new console generation starts. But when do you think the next GTA 6 trailer is gonna drop? I think it's still coming out sometime this summer. But what do you think? Let me know in the comments. If you haven't already, give me a follow. And also, follow me over on YouTube. Road to 1,000 followers there. I really want to get monetized.